What is Stoicism and how it makes you immune to criticism? Last year, a 3-line email from my manager, 3 measly sentences, was enough to flatten me for a week. My heart started tap dancing. I snapped at my partner over nothing, and I spent 2 sleepless nights rewriting a report no one had asked me to change. Then I stumbled on a 2,000-year-old playbook. It didn't turn me into a statue, but it did turn criticism into background noise. Stick with me, and I'll hand you the 5 Stoic rules that now let insults bounce off like rain on a windshield. Quick question before you scroll. If a stranger's bad take can sink your mood in 5 seconds flat, who's really driving your day, you or them? By the end of this video, you'll know how to keep the keys to your emotional house in your own pocket. Section 1. What Stoicism is and isn't. Let's clear the air. Stoicism isn't about gritting your teeth and pretending words don't sting. It's a mental operating system dreamed up in Athens around 300 BCE and battle-tested by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. The core idea is almost too simple. Events themselves don't disturb us. The stories we spin about them do. Edit the story. Delete the pain. No robes, no chanting, just a ruthless habit of asking, is this inside my control? We're about to use that habit like a shield against every snarky DM, eye roll from mom, or 1-star review from an avatar named DudeBro47. Section 2. Principle 1. Control your perception. Yesterday, a co-worker told me, "Your presentation was all over the place." Old me would have replayed that line 47 times, stress ate a family-size bag of chips, and drafted my resignation speech. New me runs a 3-step Stoic filter. Step 1. Is this in my control? Her words, nope. My interpretation, yep. Step 2. Strip the drama. I translate the sentence into data. One person felt confused. That's feedback, not a death sentence. Step 3. Decide what to do next. 10 minutes tightening slide headers. Comment becomes a free consult. Marcus Aurelius summed it up. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Same words. New permission slip. Section 3. Principle 2. See criticism as raw material. My dad once told me, "You never listen, you just wait to talk." I wanted to list every time I'd ever listened since kindergarten. Instead, I asked, what would a Stoic do? Seneca wrote, "The mind is a mill. It turns every grain into flour." Criticism is the grain. The mill is your choice, self-pity flour or improvement flour. Practical move. When feedback lands, even gift-wrapped in sarcasm, pull out the golden nugget. Write it on a sticky note titled, "Useful," toss the tone, act on the substance. Last month my brother-in-law snarked, "Still playing with that blog?" The nugget, visibility of results. 30 minutes later, I refreshed analytics. Traffic up 38%. No drama, just data. Section 4. Principle 3. Consider the source. Epictetus nudges us. If someone speaks ill of you, ask true or false. If true, fix it. If not, the speaker's irrelevant. Quick checklist. Qualified? My landlord critiquing my code, ignore. Consistent? Friend who praises everyone else, projection alert. Invested? Mentor shredding my draft at 11 p.m. gold. I keep a mental traffic light. Green, listen, yellow, pause, red, delete. 90% of online comments are red lights. Treat them like a car honking 3 cities away notice. Shrug, drive on. Section 5. Principle 4. Practice indifference to empty insults. Someone on Twitter called me a talentless hack. I run the so what test. So what if a stranger with 12 followers thinks I'm a hack? Does it change my mortgage? Number. Erase yesterday's client payment? Nope. Steer tomorrow's work? Only if I hand over the wheel. Indifference isn't arrogance, it's energy conservation. Picture a bouncer at the door of your mind. Useful feedback, come in. Empty insult, private event. He doesn't argue, he just doesn't open the door. Section 6, Principle 5. Reframe criticism as a fitness circuit. Marcus Aurelius again. The impediment to action advances action. Translation. Every jab is a rep in your mental gym. Want biceps? Lift dumbbells. Want emotional armor? Lift verbal barbs. Daily routine. Each morning I spend 2 minutes visualizing the day's toughest critic, maybe my perfectionist sister or an impatient client. I rehearse calm responses. When the real moment arrives, I'm not blindsided, I'm warmed up. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, pre-rehearsing adversity. Think of it as installing ad blocker before the spam hits. Section 7. Putting it to work in real life. Scenario 1. Work. Quarterly review. Lacks strategic vision. Instead of spiraling, I asked my manager for specifics, took notes, turned one bullet into a 30-day action plan. 6 months from now, that line will either vanish or become irrelevant because my skill set leveled up. Scenario 2. Family. At dinner, still renting that tiny apartment, I smiled, said experiences, square footage, and passed the mashed potatoes. Urge to defend? Gone. Potatoes stayed fluffy. Scenario 3. Social media. Troll. Your hairline looks like it's running from your face. I laughed, posted it in a story poll. Rate this roast 1 to 10. Engagement spiked. The troll got bored and vanished. Same template every time. Pause. Filter for control. Extract value. Consider source. Respond deliberately. Rinse. Repeat. Watch it become muscle memory. Section 8. Micro habits for daily fortress building. 1. Morning quote. One line from dailystoic.com, read aloud. 30 seconds, sets the tone. 2. 3-line nightly journal. What criticism hit? How did I react? One tweak for tomorrow. 3. Cold shower finisher. 30 seconds of discomfort reminds me voluntary hardship inoculates against involuntary hassle. 4. Digital Sabbath. 1 screen-free hour daily. The world keeps spinning proof most opinions don't matter. 6 months in, you're not handling criticism anymore, you're yawning at it. Section 9. Common trap to avoid. Don't swing to the opposite extreme and become a doormat. Stoicism isn't about nodding politely while people walk on you. It's about choosing which battles deserve your finite energy. If criticism points to an actual pattern, own it and fix it. If it's noise, let it slide. Ruthless objectivity, not robotic detachment. Conclusion. Let's lock it in. Criticism only has the power you hand it. Control perception, mine it for value, vet the source, shrug off the slop, and treat every jab as a rep in your resilience workout. Do that consistently, and you won't need thicker skin, you'll have clearer vision. Try this today. The next time criticism lands, pause for 5 seconds and ask, is this useful or just loud? Then come back and tell me what happened. If this helped, hit subscribe. I drop practical philosophy every week to keep your mind bulletproof.